Hello everybody, I am Surta and welcome back to Desynced. Game is paused, I'll unpause it. So I did some research between episodes just to see what the buttons were, and actually they're all here. So we're going to have a look at blueprints today. We're also going to keep expanding because we're going to need more power, we're going to need more robots, and I've been holding off on doing robots too much. Although we're full with everything, so everyone's standing still at the moment, but we'll get busy again. We have got better robots. But in order to make those better robots, we need facilities for them. But there are a few things that I would like to build facilities for, and those would include things like the wind turbines and maybe these power extenders as well. Now, somebody in the comments mentioned that they were disappointed that I was doing infinite resources. I would play the game as intended if they didn't have infinite resources, but also if it wasn't my first time playing through this game. So before the last episode, I just looked at the tutorial. And the tutorial is actually really good. Very good tutorial. It has helped quite a bit. But as you can see, the tutorial is now gone over here. And I figured out that you can actually add groups of bots together. So like, yeah, if I selected this and pressed 1, it would be here. Well, that's the scout, so it is there, but I could choose others, which means I can build myself a little army and always know where they are by just pressing the number, and it is now selected. And then I can click on the scout and it will take me to the scout's location, and there it is. So yeah, pretty good. Anyway, we need to expand the factory. We've got new research that we have to do, all the advanced stuff, and that's going to bring a whole lot of new resources and items in. So we're going to do that. And also we discovered something to do with Blight, and I'm not entirely sure how I did that. I might have ventured into a Blight area, and I think the Blight area is this kind of pink haze. So we've got some research to do there as well. Anyway, there's a lot to do, so let's get stuck in. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is put the power grid on, see how far it extends. We've got lots of space over here. Now what I did was I found out how to do blueprints. You go to the library, and you can create an item, and you can create a blueprint. Now, their behaviors as well, that we'll get into at another time when I know what the heck I'm doing with them. But it's basically programming your robots and your buildings. Anyway, so we can create a new blueprint, and, well, why not? Let's do one. So I will do a twin bot because I want to use those. And then in the small slot, I'd like to have an advanced turret. And you can say yes, and then in the small slot I'll have another advanced turret. And then for the internal storage, I'm actually not entirely sure, but I think maybe a power cell would be a good thing to have. So we'll select that and shove that in. Now obviously if we put this blueprint down, we're going to have to make sure that these are being produced somewhere or available somewhere. And we could even add a portable radar or a power field, but it's going to be traveling with a vehicle that has a power field. So I don't think that's going to be necessary. But this is going to be a battle bot. I'm going to send this out on missions, and hopefully it protects our scout a little bit. Anyway, there's repair kits as well. We might want to automate those. Anyway, I'm not going to put any more on this. I'm just showing you, and yeah, we'll call this the battle bot, just like that. And when we click over, you can put a description in if you wanted to. But there you go. We have a battle bot, and we could do this the same for the miners and so on. But what I have also done is I have made some blueprints. Now, basic power field, that just takes a small power field on a very small platform so we can extend our perimeter. Small fabricator, 2 fabricators on it. Why have I got 1 if there's 2? Hang on, let's fix that. 2 fabricator, 2 storage. I've got an assembler. I've got one with 1 fabricator, 1 assembler. It's on a 2x1 platform that has a medium and a small, and you can make these and then you can just place them down. I haven't set recipes, obviously, because that would be bad for a blueprint. But you could paste one of these down, set the recipe, and then copy and paste it if you want to have more of them. Anyway, so that's that side of things. Now I need to start catching up. First of all, my production of bars is not going to be sufficient. Right now, everything is full, so everything looks good, but it's not really. So I want to change out my building over here. And I'm going to leave this one here, but what I am going to do is I'm going to take a blueprint. Yeah, this one. Actually, can we access those? Yeah, we can access them from the library. So if we go into the build menu, we can go to the default items, or we can go to our library. And now that we are in our library, we can choose whichever one we want. And for this, I want one fabricator, one assembly for storages. I'm going to pop that in there. And then everyone jumps into action and that gets built. Now I am already... Oh, actually, I may have a bit of a problem because I stopped making fabricators. I'm just going to let it go infinite. It'll just fill up these storages. And then over here, on the new building, I'm going to set the fabricator to make the metal plates. And then I'm going to set the assembler to make the circuit boards. Because we need plates and the crystals to make the circuit boards. And now I've taken a little bit of strain away from my plate factory over here, which is only 3 machines. Oh, wait, I forgot to set it to do the plates. Right, there. So we'll have plates being made and the plates can go in there. That means that if we go in here, we're just bringing metal bars in. So we're going to have to increase our metal bar production. But in this now, we only have 1 slot for circuit boards, but that's fine. We'll have 20 circuit boards stored in here and we could always send them to a storage somewhere else if we wanted to have a big stockpile of them. But what I would like to do is we're going to need a robot assembler. So I'll build robotic assembler and we're going to put this over here. And we've got some robotic assemblers in there. So once this is built, I can select it and I can say, all right, the robot assembler, I want you to make twin bots. Actually, this one, BattleBot. I want you to make... No, wait, I don't. I want you to make, yeah, BattleBots. And we'll make, I don't know, let's make 5. And I actually didn't need the assembler on this one. Probably better that I don't, because the items that are being used are filling up the slots. But that means that we do need one that makes the small advanced turrets. And those are made in an assembler. So I will choose this one. And we'll put this one down over here. And that is now built. So I can go in here. And let's see what we need. For the small advanced turrets, no, actually we didn't need the fabricator for this one. I'm sure we'll find a use case for these. But because we don't need it, I'm not going to put it into the storage because we need the space. I'll just leave it there. Yeah, let's set that to make the small advanced turrets. And I didn't select the amount. So I want that to make, let's go with 10. Now what I may do here in the main command center is bring in a robot assembler, so robotic assembler. So we'll pop in here and we'll request one of those. And then I'm going to grab that and I'm going to switch out with the assembler and then I can hopefully make something. Hang on. Is this not going to allow me to make something? It doesn't look like it. Oh, that's weird. Huh. Honestly thought that that would allow me to build the bigger robots in the command center. But it seems like that's not working. If I put that in there, it's also not working for assembly either. I know that there was an update, but that's a bit weird that they're not showing now. Oh, we also do need power cells. Wait, hang on a second. Why am I not able to build anything with this? Oh, because it's up here now. Okay, strange. In the last episode, that was all here. All right, well, we do need 5 power cells, so let's do those. And it doesn't look like the power cells are made in the assembler. Or maybe it's the capacitor. Hang on a second. What am I missing here? I'm only missing the advanced turrets. And this is making the advanced turrets. They are in stock. Why are they not being taken over to this? It's missing an ingredient, but it has both ingredients. Oh, we need to make the small turrets. I see. So, what are the small turrets made in then? Maybe I can repurpose this assembler for a moment because I don't need that many fabricators. So let's do the small turret and we'll do 10 of those. And then that should fulfill this, which will fulfill that. Although this is now going to be full because there's no space for anything. All right, I'm going to have to make another setup. Never mind. That can go back to what it was. And we'll put down this one over here. And that one's going to be set to make the small turrets. Now I need to try and remember what I needed. Did I put I think I might have put something in for the battle bot. Now that this one's built, hop into the assembler, small turret. I need 10 of them and build. And everything's going to come flying in right now. So yeah, in this game, it's pretty important to automate every item. All right, so we do have these now, and they are being delivered over here. Oh, I see the problem. Yeah, this doesn't have enough storage to deal with it. All right, let's drop the assembler somewhere. Let's go and drop an assembler down over here. We can use that at some... Oh, there's no space there. We'll drop it in the command center. Get rid of that. And then see if we can make like a storage module that we can plug in, maybe. I thought we'd unlocked something like that, but it maybe needs the robot assembler to make it because I can't see any storage items in here. Oh no, and they got pulse lasers. Damn, we could have used those. Well, we'll get to that later. I'm going to put the robotic assembler in here and see if there's anything here that I can use. And see if there's anything here that I can use. No. So it's kind of difficult to add extra storage onto a platform, onto one of these buildings, because it needs both of them and they each take up a slot. As you can see, these don't stack. So there's one in storage, but I need two to finish this assembler. I've messed this up. I want to put a storage into that slot though. How would I do that? I'm going to go and research and see if there's something that I'm missing. There's advanced logistics. That's going to use 80 crystal powder, which is made in a refinery. Where do we get a refinery from? Yeah, not there. Is that a refinery? No, that's all power. Wait a minute, do I have a refinery? Give me 1 second. Oh, we've already unlocked a refinery. Right. So let's build a refinery then. We'll just get one of those. And it is a medium component. So let's go and build this one that holds one medium component. I'll put it down over this side near the crystals. Yeah, right there. And then once that is complete, I will request the refinery, which is this building here. And we do apparently have one. It's coming over. And there it is. We have a refinery. And now we can set that refinery to make... Well, there's a couple of things. There's a Blight bar, and obviously crystal powder is the thing that we want. So yeah, we're going to set that to the max. And it does take silica, sand, and crystal chunks. So yeah, there we go. That's being made. And it looks like we need quite a bit of it. So what I'll do there is put down a storage right next to it. Yeah, and I've closed up the space. Hang on, let's abort that. I would rather have this built next to it so we can maintain a gap between everything. Now what I'd like to do is double up on this slot. As you can see, our miners are pretty full, but these are battling to produce because we're using so many plates. So we could put the other platforms down. These ones, the one that has two small slots, and then we can have two of these buildings to produce metal bars on each platform. Anyway, for now, this one is going to be linked to there, and that's going to make us a whole bunch of this stuff. Cool. And then we can go to research, and this is the one that I want. Small storage component. That's the one. Set that research and let that get going. Advanced materials looks like the next thing, but that actually needs the cable. It's a different type of wire. What does this unlock? Nope. This unlocks the drone storage. That might be useful. And that also unlocks the cable, which is needed. Oh wait, this also unlocks the cable. Advanced material. But we are not automating the high density frames yet. So that's what we're going to need to do. And that needs the advanced plates, those funny electric plates, and wire. And it needs a robotic assembler. Yeah, so let's get out of here and then we can come over this side. And I'm just going to build this one from scratch. This has 4 storage slots, a medium. That also has 4. Let's grab this and put it down over here. And that's going to need a robotic assembler. I have a couple left. And now that that's built, we can request a robotic assembler. And that's coming in. That came in from the command center because I'd switched it out. All right, good. Then we can go in here, tell the robotic assembler, I want you to make high density frames. And actually, I want you to do that infinitely. Yep, that's right. So we're going to get these plates and the wire. That's all going to come in here and we will start producing the high density frames so that we can continue with our research. in the meantime, our research is continuing. Is it? We were doing the advanced logistics. Yeah, it is. It takes 50 seconds to do one step, and there are 20 steps, so that's going to take a little while. And I'm going to need that to solve my battle bot problem. So we have two messages. Unknown signal detected at 42,111 and a strange signal at 5387. They're both over here, so we'll have to go and have a look at those. And then while we're doing research, this Blight research we need a Blight extractor for that. So we may need to set up something new to go and fetch that. Yeah, we'll have to have a separate bot or something to do that. And it doesn't seem like the Blight is too far away. We got silica sand. I wonder if this is the Blight. There's a power flower there. Yeah, I don't see anywhere. Oh, there's the Blight crystal chunk. Okay, that's not too far away. We could extend our base over in that direction. Hopefully the power still works in that Blight area. Right, so I think it's time to start redoing this metal bar production. And to do that, I'm going to bring one of my new units, my new blueprints in, and that will be the 2 fabricators, 2 storage, and I'm going to put that in over there. And that will get built. It will request the fabricators as soon as the construction is finished. And there it is. So I can set both of these to make metal bars infinitely. And just like that, both of them are set up and they'll start doing their thing. And then I can just press C to copy, press V to paste another one down there. And then I'm going to start dismantling these ones because these 2 will do as much as these 4. Now I intend to have more. So yeah, I think I can dismantle these. So deconstruct that, yes. And click on these 3 bars, deconstruct, yes. Okay, now those are deconstructed. Now I can, before I do anything crazy, I want to go and set the storage for these 2. So those will go into that storage. And then these guys over here, well, these will eventually empty out, but they're going to use stuff that we have. So I'll copy that one and paste it in there and paste one in there. So those will get built. And the robots will move the stuff out of the way that is in the way. So that's quite a big improvement to our bar production, which is great. Although our storage block is full. Now, if we wanted to, we could have another storage block and set that storage block's storage to another storage. Man, there's something going on with this research. It doesn't seem to be moving. Is our production over here too slow? What's the problem? Oh, my word. I put the wrong thing down. Well, I'm going to have to fix that because we need more storages. It has 2 inputs and this building only has 2 storage slots. So there's no storage slot to output the final result. So let's put down another building. Now we do need a medium. Yep, that one will do. We'll put that one down over there. And then I will move, as soon as this is finished building, I'm going to move this refinery onto this one. And then we can get rid of that. Alright, that's done. This can move to there. And this building can be deconstructed because it's not useful. And then this... Now, strangely, the recipe selection is over here for this. I don't understand. Anyway, we're selecting that one, infinite, yes. And then the storage for that is going to be here. And in these storages, you can drag... I didn't actually want crystal chunks in there. Can I not drop these? Ah, they've been taken. Good. Now, is this actually working? I suppose once it's got all of its deliveries, then yes, it will be working. And I don't have enough robots yet. Yeah, I made a big mistake with this. This should not have been set up to make those robots. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to change this. And I'm going to make this just make the twin bot. And we'll go to 10. Oh, wait, I was going to do 5. Yeah, just 5 of them. Now, let's see if I move this turret out of here and put it into that storage. Will it make the... Ah, there we go. There we go. Now I can request the small advanced turret. Add 1 and those will go around. They'll be picked up and there we go. We have a twin bot and I can assign it to group 1. Can I? Control 1? 1? No. Right, it does already have the integrated capacitor in it. Is that something that I put in there? I don't know. What has this one got? That's also got the capacitor already in. Alright, well, winner. But now I'm having a bit of trouble assigning it to a group. Unless I do that? No. I don't know, it's very confusing. Alt 1, Shift 1. Oh, wait. Shift 1 did something. Now, if I selected group 1 and told them to go there, no, it's not in group 1. Alright, well, we've got another twin bot over here anyway. Let's request 2 of these, and those will get added in. Okay, we got the 1. This is going to produce another and then get picked up and put on. So maybe what I should do is set them to go out over here, and we'll take our scout out there as well. And if I select them all and I press 1, no, it goes back to just selecting those. Weird. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a problem. I haven't quite figured out how to add them to a group. I managed to add Scout to a group, as you can see. And these are... okay, they aren't connected to the network. Okay, somehow I managed to add the Scout, but I can't add the other 2, which poses a bit of a problem. Anyway, we'll have to control them manually. So I will get another one going. Now I have a couple more of these twin bots being made. Maybe I won't use them as battle bots at the moment. We do need a little more help in the factory, maybe. But we can take that one out, and then we can select them all, and now we're going to go down and find out what these guys are. And it looks like they are in the Blight, or maybe through it. But I'm sure that at some point we are going to meet up with some enemies. It looks like they are on the other side of the Blight. The power flowers are there. We need to be a little careful of those. Oh, okay, so here's a phase flower. No idea. I'm not sure we're supposed to do anything with those, but we do need to go further down. All right, so a human explorer broken. Let's go and explore that. Oh, jeepers, the power flower is being nasty. Okay, let's get away from there. They chewed up a lot of our power. So we'll just grab the scout and we'll send the scout to go and investigate. Actually, come down here. There we go. Investigate from there. Provide repair material. So we need 10 circuit boards, 10 reinforced plates. Do we have storages? We do. I'm going to send this guy back. I'm going to request 10 of those and there. And also request 10 of these. All right. He has what we need. So I will get him to return to that location over there. Now, I still haven't seen any bugs, which is a little concerning. I'm sure they'll be around soon. What happened to my guy? He's moving so slowly. Go out that way. Yeah, let's go around. All right, so obviously inside the Blight area is not good. So from here we can go and drop that in there. Does that work? That in there. There we go. And intel recovered from the data banks indicates it was on a mission to extract something called anomaly particles from inside the Blight. We'll need to take it to a compatible human research lab to extract more about its mission. Okay. So is that a ramp? It could be. Let's bring everybody down here. Oh, and that comes with us. Oh, interesting. All right, well, we are moving this way, and it looks like a couple of our guys are out of power. Oh, that's not good. You know, I really should have planned this out a little better. So, yeah, we'll leave those 2 there for now, and we're going to carry on with these guys. And let's go and see what this other little anomaly thing is. Oh, it's in the Blight. Can we go in the Blight safely? I don't think we can. Triangulation failure, interference. Oh, okay, that's not going to work. We need to get out of there. So there must be something that we can use to offset the effects of this area. Right, so now everybody's blighted. I've detected an intense field of electrical energy. The region appears to be a natural phenomenon forming within the planet, but its effect on our system are still unknown. Okay, well, we are leaving. We are going to head back, get ourselves back into a safe area, and charge up. And there's nothing really bad between here and where we're going, so that's fine. It looks like I'm going to have to do that Blight research or something. Speaking of research, how is our research doing? Okay, we are getting there now. Now, we do have the ability to make something to do with Blight. Let's see if it's in here. Yeah, there we go. Portable shield generator. Internal Blight container. Container for holding Blight gas. Energy shield uses power to charge a shield that mitigates up to 60 damage. Okay, that's cool. And then we have the Blight extractor, which we will have to figure out as well. Alright, well, we've got some stuff to figure out. In the meantime, we've got a couple more twin bots that we can add to the network. And they can then get busy, I suppose. And we still have 2 of these that we need to deconstruct. So we'll remove that and we will remove that, yes. And then we're going to copy that and paste that and paste that. And those storages will already be set. Perfect. Our power usage is still kind of there. It's okay, but it's not great. But I think we do need to automate the wind turbines. The wind turbines need 4 slots, and they made it an assembler. So yeah, this one should be fine. We'll pop it down over here. And while I'm thinking of things, we are going to need to expand our power network. So let's grab one of our blueprints, the basic power field. Oh wait, hang on, I need to go in the build menu for that. Library, that. And we can shove that down over here, should be fine. We're expanding towards the Blight. And we've expanded. And since I'm doing that, maybe I can bring one in up here as well. So yeah, let's do this. And we'll expand that way so we've got lots of space. Yeah, I'm going to put that one over there. And I'm going to need to grab a couple more of those. So I'll have 3 of them in stock. I really should be automating the small power field as well. I mean, it's really easy to do, so I don't see why I shouldn't. This one's going to request an assembler. And then the assembler is going to make the wind turbines. So we can add that. And then we can start automating the wind turbines. And then I can go in and make myself another setup like this. So we can just duplicate, and I'll put them over there and there. And now we have an extra couple of 100 power. And actually I'm going to set the wind turbines to infinite. It's only going to store what it can accommodate in the slots. Oh, it looks like right now we are having a bit of trouble with these. These are being produced very slowly. Yeah, the energized plates. So I think maybe I will set up another one. So let's just copy this one and paste it over there. Because we need it for the wind turbines anyway. And a few other things. It's most likely struggling at the moment because it's being used for research. The Human Explorer has a Blight charger on it. Allows units to move into Blight areas, provides 50 power from the Blight. And it's just powered. Okay, that's because it's within the grid. So let's head into the Blight and see what that does for us. Yeah, it's showing that it's out of power. So is this thing not working? I'm going to have to figure out how that works. Maybe this needs a capacitor. Let's try that. So we'll make ourselves a capacitor, and then we'll get our Human Explorer to request a capacitor. That's that one. Right, it's charging up now. Let's take it into the Blight and see what happens. Okay, it's not charging from the Blight. Charge is going down. Now this place is a little difficult to see into, but I'll wait for it to charge up first. Right, it's charged up. So let's head down this way and see what we can do. It's not having an impact. Oof, it's very difficult to see in here. Let's go over there. It does move quite fast. Oh, there's obsidian down here. Alright, I'm not able to even see this thing, so I'm just going to direct it to come down here. And every time it goes past one of those power flowers, the flower sucks up its battery. A shadow in the mist. There was something in the Blight, but it disappeared. It vanished as we approached. The electrical field in the Blight has been disrupted. Our equipment is making it difficult to enter. What could possibly move so quickly and freely in such a place? Okay, well, whatever was there is now no longer there. So we'll head out. Let's hope we see it again. And then I'll just bring that human vehicle in here. We will have to find whatever we are looking for, that human base or whatever it is. But we can continue expanding our power network. So yeah, let's do that. We'll add a couple more platforms in over here, and Yeah, then we'll have more power. These guys can move out of the way a little. Why is this engineer moving around? He should not be moving around. He should only be using the storage. Well, mind you, the storage is full, so I'm not worried if he goes on a little road trip. We do have quite a lot of these high-density frames. Oh, there we go. That is done. And now we have access to a small storage, which means that we can come into places like this and say, all right, I want you to make something more complicated. There's a cub. This is the first bot to mount a medium component. Oh, we can put medium components onto this. Hey, we could have a whole crew of guys going out and producing on the fly. But I think what I want to do here is maybe get us some more dashbots. So we'll add 5 and we'll let this one build. And then head over to the building over here. And can I make that storage component? There it is. Small storage unit. Good. And as a test, I'll just do one of them. And then I'm going to set this one to request that small storage unit. There it is. And that's coming over. And it's going in. Good. Now we have a facility that can make more advanced things because it has more storage slots. For now, though, we are still having a problem with these energized plates. And I am not sure why, because, yeah, we're not really using them for research right now. Speaking of research, let's see what's next. Power upgrade might be nice. That looks like a new wind turbine. Advanced materials. Advanced materials. Well, we don't really need advanced materials. We can do the power upgrade first. Let's do that. That's going to take the same as what the previous one did and take a lot longer to do. That might mean that we're going to need another one of these setups. So let's copy that and paste it right in there. And we will need to produce a refinery. So we'll get one of those done. Now, wind turbines are standing still because I think these are taking up the slack. Yeah, these 6 crystal powers that we're using, once those are being used, then maybe these will start turning. No, it's not. Maybe there's just no wind. Oh, is there no wind? Do we need batteries? Now, that's a possibility, because we are actually not producing enough power all of a sudden. Right, small batteries, they store 30,000 power. They're made in an assembler. I don't know, let's do maybe 10 of them, or not that much. 10. Now, they're not going to have any place to get stored in the command center. That's a bit of a problem. But we'll survive. Right, I think maybe let's put some platforms down. They are small units. So we'll do like 2 batteries on a platform. And we'll do 5 of them. First one is done. We'll request 2 batteries. The wind turbines are turning now. And now we are making power. Cool. And I just need to go through each of these and request the batteries. And this is the last one, and we'll get 2 batteries on that one. So that's going to be a heap load of storage. And I do have a couple of these power fields around, so I'm going to build some more of those. Let's expand. So we'll go to the library, we will grab the power field, and oh, I wanted to keep them kind of lined up. I'll go to there. All right, we'll put one over there. And another one over there. Is that going to leave a hole in the middle? It might. I might need to put another one down over here. And looks like I do need a couple more small power fields built. So we'll do another 2. Now, why on earth would the engineer be coming out here? There's absolutely no reason for that. Oh, right. These dashbots. They need to be added to the network. Because they're sitting here doing nothing. And now they're all added. So hopefully that will stop the engineers having to come out. What do we have a shortage of? Refinery. I'm sure I built a refinery. Oh, it looks like we're short of parts. Oh gosh, that's not good. Okay, these 2 are up. And there's no gap in the middle. Perfect. So I've got 13 spaces between them and they tie in quite nicely. And then going sideways, there's 7 spaces between these. And that gives me lots of space to work in between them. It does appear, though, that I have plenty of everything that I need to make these reinforced plates, but the reinforced plates are not being made fast enough. So let's copy that and paste another one of them down here. Now, maybe to speed this up, I could put a refinery because this needs the bars and the plates. So if I put a refinery in here, Let's request, sorry, not the refinery, the fabricator. Put that in there and grab another one and put that in there. We can come in here and we can set this one to make plates infinitely and this one also to make plates infinitely. Now we have more plate production and these will start getting produced faster maybe. How's our bars doing? We still have lots and there's even some lying around that they could collect. Okay, this is all working just fine. Power storage is still charging up and we are using less than we're producing. Awesome. Right, let's take our motley crew, excluding the human explorer, which I'm going to leave over here, and take these guys, and we're going to head out in this direction. Let's go and see if we can pick a fight somewhere. And I found another plateau. Was it just an extension of the one that we're on? It might just be an extension. That's fine. We're going to head over this way. Oh, and there's a ramp down. Looks like our power is still good. I have to say, it is very strange that I have to look so hard for the enemies. I didn't think it would be this difficult. Ooh, there's something. A small bot glitch. Is that something I should be looking at? Yeah, I think I'm going to avoid that for now. I should have brought a beacon with to mark that location, but I pretty much know where it is. Alright, well, we've traveled all the way around this, almost all the way around, and yeah, we're going to go and explore this wreck. Disconnected circuit. Alright, well, let's do this, and eventually I'll get it right. There we go. Missing item? Oh no, okay, so let's send one of our twin bots back. Their power is getting a little low. So we'll just grab one of those. Yep, I made the request, did I not? Yeah, okay, he's not going. Maybe he's too far away, I don't know. We'll send him back and see. But it is marked on the map. Anyway, they're all low on power right now, so I think perhaps I'll just send them all back. Is it because we don't have any of those plates? Yeah, we literally don't. Wow, I'm going to need to scale up my production quite a lot. Good thing is, yeah, we did pick up those reinforced plates. And he's charged up, so let me send him back. And that's the spot. Right, we're back. This can get loaded in the vehicle, and then we can transfer item, and, well, we get some more back. Awesome. We're on the verge of a major breakthrough. This will allow us to develop new technologies based on the data we've gathered. Okay, good. Anyway, time to turn that power grid off. I know where I can build, and I suppose I could add some more foundations. There we go, those are done, and I'll add some more. I'll get this place looking half decent, and this is all getting closed up as well. There we go, that looks nice. Okay, it does look like we are having a little trouble on our metal bars right now. They are going down. I don't have much more space for them, but I could add a couple more in. I'm going to need more miners though. So maybe grab a couple of dashbots. No, not workers. I'm going to need to go to this factory and I'm going to make, I don't know if twin bots or dashbots are better. This one's got additional inventory. Yeah, I'll do like 3 more of those. And then I'm going to have to hop in here and set this to make me some miners. So we'll get 3 miners. And there's one of the miners, and I want you to go and mine metal ore. Pop that on there. And you can also go and get metal ore, and then the last one, that's you. And you can now go and mine that as well. Yeah, I think the biggest problem here was that we were actually running out of ore. But now I also need to make sure that all of these are set to the storage. Like that's a new one, and that's fine, and that one is going to store there, and that one's going to store there. Well, they aren't even getting a chance to get to the storage because they aren't filling up. The other robots are going and collecting all the bits as soon as they're mined. But now with 6 of them, they may start filling up and storing in this block. Oh, we've reached a milestone. We've fabricated 10,000 metal bars. Holy cow. Wait, there was milestones. Is it under progress? There we go. Robot ruins. I need to collect another robot ruin. View codex entries. Right. Repair the mothership. Wow, we've repaired 4 out of 13. I didn't even realize that. Blight extractor and container. All right. Then milestones. 500,000. They will want... the next target, or maybe the full target, is 500,000 metal ore mined. That's pretty big. What's built? Oh, okay, so there's a target for that too. And we've discovered almost half the map. Right, interesting. There's 13,000 metal ore in this chunk over here. My miners will have to, well, they'll move. They'll find the closest. And they're still going to come back and deliver to this. May not be the best thing. I should probably have a storage block wherever they are going to mine next. Alright, this is very busy around this area now. And we are starting to get a little bit of a build-up on ores. That's nice. Awesome. This is filling up. Okay, I've scaled up sufficiently. I still only have one guy. Wait, there's another guy doing crystal. I just don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. And we've gathered... Wait, what's going on here? What are you missing? Oh, the refiner. Right. So, refinery, just one. Go do it. And that will mean, hopefully, that this one will now get finished. Yeah, it's getting very busy. The robots are actually interfering with each other now. Maybe it's a better idea to leave 3 spaces between, because they do look like they stop each other. Could land up with a traffic jam. Why? Where did that refiner go? I'm sure I built a refiner. Wait, am I missing a battery somewhere? No, I got a battery. Oh, there we go. It's up and running. Well, we've expanded out, and we've made some of the smaller components and modules that we need. This one is now set with the extra storage, so I could do more complicated builds like that bot that needs the 2 turrets on it. So let's have a look and see what else we can make. Right, not much, but we can make data cubes. That's maybe something we should start doing. You know, I think I'm going to do that because I don't do the data cubes stack. I've got some over here. I have 8 of them. Well, I haven't had a need for them yet, and our research is still going. Now, we can speed up the research by building more uplink towers, but I'm happy to go along. First playthrough. Don't really want to mess things up. But maybe. Let's have a look, and maybe we can set up a little research area somewhere. Maybe out in this direction, in this area here. They are medium, and I do have buildings that will hold 2 mediums. So let's have a look. It's this one over here. Let's try that. We'll give it a bit of space, bring it out to there. And then in here, we will set this to make another uplink. So just 1. Right, so there's the other uplink. I might be able to free up a medium slot in the command center. Okay, good. That one's being built. And it's done. So I'll drag this and put it over here. And then this one and put it over here. And there we go. Now we've just doubled our research. So if we go to research now, it's still taking a long time. Now we have a large wind turbine that uses large components. Wait, hold on a second. It's a large component. Do we have something... Have we unlocked something that'll use a large component? Nope. Maybe it's something I need to look for in the research. Yep, there it is. It'll be in the next one. So I'm going to add this one to the queue. And for now, I am going to get rid of this one. So we'll deconstruct that and we'll deconstruct this one, yes. And then I'm going to copy this because we're going to start using a bit more wire, I think. So we'll paste that over there. All right, stocks look relatively happy. This one I'm kind of just leaving as a place to do various things. You know, bits and pieces that I might need, and also robots. All right, good. We are back. We're looking strong on the iron bars. We're looking strong on the plates. The reinforced plates, yep, we're up on those as well. The charge plates are doing well. These matrix things are doing well. Oh, it looks like we are fine. Now, we haven't found a lot of stuff to explore. So I'm going to take one more trip out with my little army. And we'll head out in this direction and see if we can find anything decent. Oh, and there's our power upgrade done. So we've got a power transmitter. Transfers power to a single unit or building outside the logistics network. Oh, that's interesting. And then the large wind turbine. All right, cool. And we found a plateau up in the north and more blight. So let's head up onto the plateau and see if we can find anything around here. There's something. No, it's not. No, this is quite a small plateau. All right, well, then we continue in this direction. There's some more blight chunks over here that we'll have to go and visit. More crystal. There's blight up in this direction. Okay. Just keeping an eye out for any potential wrecks lying around. And enemies. Did I do something wrong at the beginning of this? Because I'm not seeing any enemies at all. It seems a bit strange. Okay, there's something in here. There's an explorable. Alright. Disconnected circuit. It's another one of these. And it's done. Okay, missing item. So first of all, we've got a miner. We can take that. And I was pretty sure that one of my guys at least had one. Huh, that's weird. All right, well, you go back and grab me one of those. No, it's not that. Wait, cancel that order. Go and get me a metal plate. And then the rest of you can have a bit more of a look around. Yeah, we're at another plateau area. Oh, wait, there we go. I think I found something. All right, well, maybe just... There's the bug hives. And there's a few of them. All right, I need to go and find the other chap. He's down there somewhere. Wait, did I just see something? Oh, bugger. Where is that guy? He shouldn't be too difficult to spot. There he is. I'm going to send him back up to meet up with his friends. Ah, man, all of his power was drained. That sucks. And there's another bug hive up here. Ooh, this looks like the place to find the bugs. How are these guys doing on power? Ooh, also not so great. Could be a problem. I wonder if I shouldn't rather just send them all back. Yeah, let them get charged up. Oh, obviously, this is the way to go, yeah. Wait a minute, hang on. There's a bug hive, let's attack it. Guys, why aren't you attacking the bug hive? Bug hole? No, you don't want to attack? This is so strange. Alright, well, everyone come back. And we'll just keep an eye and make sure that they don't get attacked. Yeah, they're going to be coming back very slowly. Okay, but we've found a lot of bugs up in the northeast. And I'm not understanding why I'm not being attacked. Anyway, I'll figure that out and see what the heck is going on with this game. But we are short of power again. Quite short, in fact. Very short. How are we doing on research? Research is getting there, but we can't really do anything until we've got this... Oh, wait, hang on. Yes, that large foundation. It's quite expensive to make, but that will be able to help us with the large wind turbines that do 400 on the plateau, so it's 4 times better than the ones we've got. And these keep stopping, and our batteries are empty. All right, well, we will figure that out. Things are going up again now, so power's okay again, and then like it's not okay, and then it's okay, so I'll have to figure out what's going on there. We'll just maybe have to just make a whole bunch of power infrastructure. Yeah, and we'll work on it. In the meantime, our guys are back somewhere. Yeah, there they are. And they're all charged. Well, they're charging up again, are they? Do I need to get a little closer? I shouldn't have to. No, oh, we don't have enough power to even charge them. Well, understandable. Everything's now going to be moving seriously slowly. I need to sort out the power situation. And I'm probably going to need to do that before our research is finished. Yeah, I'll sort that out. But that is where I'm going to leave this one. If you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. Let me know your thoughts. And if you've got any tips, would be appreciated. Especially on the groups, because I would like to add more of these to a group. Right now it's only 1. Yeah, I'd like to be able to know where to find them if I need them. Or just send them out without having to circle them all, because they may not all be together. Yeah, I think we'll do some more expanding in the next episode. I'll figure out some more stuff. And also try and figure out why we are not being attacked by the bugs. I don't really like combat personally, but, you know, it's part of this game apparently. You got to do it. So we'll figure that out. Anyway, it looks like power's okay again. I don't know what's going on. We will figure it out. But thank you very much for joining me. And until next time, cheers!